Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. On this video I am going to be showing you some more resources. I'm going to be focusing on cementing paste. And I mean this one's pretty obvious, but the thing is that you need to know where the cords and the locations are, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm going to show you the first spots. Alright, so here we are at the very bottom of the forest, and there's a beaver dam right there. And this is our location, and cords 14.6 by 27.5. And I mean, there's going to be a lot of competition down here. There are usually anywhere between 3 and 5 of these beaver dams. And first I want to do is check out and see how much this one has. And that's really not all that much in my opinion, but the other ones may have some more. But like I said before, there's going to be so many people building down here, especially at the beginning, and even after that, people are going to be farming the hell out of these things. And so it's no different than I would say the island, although the island did have a lot more spots than this place does. That I know of. There's only really 2 places, or at least so far, that I found, and this is the better spot of the 2. And here is 2 more, so that's 3. And there might be another one, and let me look a little bit deeper here, because sometimes they do build them a little bit further into the water. But it doesn't look like it. I mean, this guy though, this guy is pretty awesome. The ice jumper, it can swim really well, so it's very helpful. But if I can't find any more, oh, there's one. Spoke too soon. Alright, so there's 4 right there. I'm sure there's probably one more somewhere because they were kind of close. But you get the idea, so let's move on to the next spot. Alright, here we are right under green. And there's a little water. And there's always, oh, I see one up here. Oh, and there's another one right there. So let me check out and see how much these have. And that one had quite a bit actually, but of course all it takes is one person to come by and you know, farm them, and then that pretty much leaves everybody else out to dry. And here a lot of people are going to be building as well, just like down in the forest, because they're the safer spots, especially PvE. Here are the cords. But as far as PvP goes, that one is going to be a little bit more tricky in this map, just because there's a lot of things that you got to contend with. And those corrupt dinos are hell. And I've been doing a little testing here lately, and yeah, you're going to have to be, not only are you going to have to be hidden, but yeah, we'll just have to talk about that later. But for now, let's move on to probably the best way to do this. Alright, so the reason I say that this is probably the best way to do this, to get cementing paste, is because once you know, you get a lot of people in the servers. Crap, I didn't expect these guys. But once you get a lot of people in the servers, which is typically it's pretty quick, and people are mobile, those places are going to be getting farmed quite a bit, and you're going to be stuck with having to just do it the harder way, or I can't say really the harder way. Well, it is harder actually, but personally I think it's better as long as you have the right dino. And in this situation, I think the Megatherium is the best dino to do this with. But we're 87.4 by 70.2, which I've covered. This is the desert cave that takes you to the desert titan. But anyways, as you can see, I have the buff, and that buff is insane. Arthroplureras are bugs, and then Mantis are bugs. And both of them actually give you a lot of chitin. Typically, I am getting anywhere between 350 and 500, or close to 500, which is pretty darn good. And this cave is pretty long, so there's plenty of stuff there. And in the meantime, I like to collect venom as well, because we're gonna need that for the Titan. But as long as this buff is on, usually those onyx are, you know, a pain, but not this time. And I would say this is actually my very first run with this guy. I mean, I've always known that you can do really well just because, you know, of the swamp cave and the island. But I'm gonna guess that we'll probably get, I would say, somewhere around maybe 5,000 chitin out of this, which that would be a pretty good amount of cementing paste, if you ask me. So I decided to do a little testing here, and as you can see, when we get hit with a rock, it does about 49, while my Megatherium is doing 50. And this guy was like 105 when I found him, and it tamed out somewhere at around 150 or 145, somewhere around there. But that's a significant difference. The golem is not doing that much damage, but now I'm wondering how much damage the Megatherium is going to be getting if that buff runs out. And also, let me see how much damage I can do if I can do it faster. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So yeah, it goes down because you can actually hit it twice as fast than the Megatherium on its own. So technically you're doing 66 damage as fast as it can do 50 by itself. But I'm sure you know these little guys are not easy to kill. And it looks like he's getting kind of hurt. So I think that we're gonna be able to kill it as long as the buff is about to run out. So that's a problem. But we're about to see exactly what the damage is, the difference. Okay, so we just went down to 13 and it went up to 43. 39 on that one. Okay, so it all depends on which kind of swing it does. I want to see what it does when it hits me with a rock. Okay, here we go. Ouch, that actually hurt. That really hurt. Okay, so yeah, that's a significant difference. So I need to go get the buff real quick. I see a few, oh crap. I see a few Arthroplureras over here, but I had run out of stam. But here we are, gonna get some more buff. There we go. Man, look at my health. I'm starting to worry about this guy now. Maybe I shouldn't have tried that. I shouldn't have tried to take on this little guy, but screw it, I'm gonna stick to it, guys. I wanna see if we can do this or not. So if my little guy here dies, then that was meant to happen. Come on, die already. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we did it. So it's a level 80 golem. That wasn't bad. Yeah, that's too bad I can't. I would have to use my pick to harvest it. And look at my health. Holy crap. But we picked up a few levels here. I might as well put it on... should I put it on health or should I put it on melee? Melee it is. Yeah, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna take on these little guys anymore. Screw that. That was, I mean, it was worth taking a look. Let me get rid of these guys real quick. Just because these guys, I hate these guys. Alright, so now it's the moment of truth. As you can see, they don't really mess with you. It seems like when you have this buff, they don't bother you, except those little bastards. Those little guys do bother you. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to get the heck out of here. Can't afford for this guy to hit me again. Oh, crap. No, that's a bad move. At least I can still move. So that means that I must have hit the 300 slots, because I can still move. And I'm not completely full on the weight. But let's take a look at how much chitin we got. I said at the beginning that I expected maybe around 5,000. And I think we met that. But we'll take a better look here. Let me get rid of the meat, so I can have some more room. Alright. Let me go further this way just in case the little golem tries to get back. And oh, there's another one there. Okay, this is good. And nobody's following. Alright. Alright, so now let's take a look and count the rows of chitin. So let's IT. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, basically 18 rows times 6. So we are talking about close to what, 11,000, right? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just go ahead and transfer it to my character, so that way we can see exactly how much we got. There we go. 10,700 chitin. Man, that is insane. Here I was thinking that it was something going to be like 5,000. But see, this kind of thing, lots of people can do at any given time, just because these things are going to keep on respawning. But because you guys know how the whole beaver dam farming gets, you're going to show up and nothing's going to be there, or people are just going to leave the wood. But anyways, that's it for me. So until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.